Hey, once again, it's Greg, aka Crazy G from NECR New England Concert Reviews, and today I have yet another outstanding and phenomenal artist with me. He comes from a band that hails out of the heart of Texas, Palestine, Texas to be exact. I hope I got that right. He comes from the hard rock band by the name of Blacktop Mojo, and he is none other than vocalist Matt James. Hey there, it's a pleasure, and thanks for taking the time to speak with us here on NECR. What is the good word, man?
How you doing, Greg? Thank you for having me on, man.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to be here with us. I know you guys are very busy, and as all artists, you have schedules that you need to follow, so thank you very much for that, and NECR appreciates it as well.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Blacktop Mojo has basically exploded on the scene with their hard-hitting style and sound. Why don't you briefly fill us in on a little bit about Blacktop Mojo and its inception?
Blacktop Mojo was formed in 2012 after I graduated college. I was playing in some coffee shops, and me and the drummer Nathan Gillis were friends. We met each other through some friends of friends, and he came and saw me perform at the coffee shop one night, and we ended up partying together that night and kind of forming a crazy idea to form a band, and started jamming together, and it kind of snowballed into what it is now.
Man, you guys got one hell of a band.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Your music is unbelievable. Blacktop Mojo recently came out with their sophomore CD called Burn the Ships. What do you want to tell us about this kick-ass CD?
It was a lot of fun to make. We had all started quitting our jobs right around the time we went in to record that, and so it's kind of our no-looking back type of moment. That's why we decided to call it Burn the Ships, based off of a story about Cortez coming to the New World, and they were facing an insurmountable army, and some of his men wanted to retreat, so he ordered all the ships be burned in the harbor so they had no way to go home, and we kind of felt like that going in the studio, so that's where that came from.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys approach this any differently than your debut CD?
Absolutely. When we went to go make our debut, we'd never really been in the studio before, and we did about 2 weeks of pre-production and, preparing, rehearsing, and for the second album, we did about 6 months to a year worth of pre-production and rehearsing and writing songs and getting everything together, so I think we were a lot more prepared when we got to the studio because we kind of knew what to expect on the second time around.
Right. No, and it paid off, man, let me tell you. And Burn the Ships literally has a song everyone would, could, and should like. The entire CD kills it, man. The self-titled track, Burn the Ships, is one for sure.
Thank you, man.
What do you want to tell us about that song?
Burn the Ships is kind of a little, when I wrote the words, I kind of had the show Vikings in mind, kind of going into battle and either fighting or dying, man. I don't know.
This whole CD is just jam-packed with fan favorites, and Prodigal truly is an amazing song. Just what a ballad should be. What were your inspirations and or thought process behind that track?
Well, I grew up in a really small town. As within a lot of small towns, people have huge dreams of, getting out and making something of their lives, and then, life gets in the way or somebody tells them that they can't do something at one point, and they kind of believe them, and it's always disheartening to see somebody not follow their dreams, so that kind of inspired the story behind Prodigal there.
That song just blows me away. It really does, Matt. It's a phenomenal song as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
I have to ask, of course, especially being a longtime listener and natural fan of Aerosmith and the song Dream On, what made you or you guys decide to do this particular song, and what did it take to put that Blacktop Mojo spin on it? Damn good job, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Means a lot coming from somebody from New England up there. But we've been doing covers for a while we were writing the second album, just kind of putting them out for people that were following us at the time, and we wanted to give them something new to listen to. And one of our buddies came up to us and said, "You guys should do Dream On by Aerosmith." And we all kind of looked at him pretty crazy, like, "No, sir, you don't touch Aerosmith. That's holy ground right there." And but our producer Philip Mosley kind of caught wind of it and kind of said, "Hey, look, why don't we just try it? And if we don't like it, then nobody ever has to hear about it ever again." So we went in the studio for a few days and we played with it and got a rough cut of it, and we took it to our family and our friends and people that we trust to tell us if something sucks or not. And they didn't hate it, so we ended up putting it on our YouTube channel, and it kind of grew legs. By the time we were ready to go make our second record, it had almost 1 million views on it, and we decided, why don't we include that? It kind of goes with the theme of the record, and it's a fun cover to do.
Oh man, you guys really did a phenomenal job with it. I wouldn't even know who could cover this song as well as you guys did.
Thank you.
No, and I'm not just saying that. There are some bands out there that try to cover a song. Some of them nail it, and some of them just destroy it. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. And you guys, you really did. You just took it and, I don't know, man, just did your own thing with it, and it came out damn good, like I said. Blacktop Mojo goes out on tour very shortly with Joyous, Wolf, and Of Limbo. What do you want to tell us about this tour, and especially the Hampton, New Hampshire date at Wally's Pub with Blackstone Cherry?
We are very excited to get back on the road. We've been here at home for a couple of months, kind of playing some local shows and stuff, and it'll be nice to come see all of our friends and extended family all over the U.S. and a couple places in Canada, and we're excited to be playing with Joyous, Wolf, and Of Limbo. They both of those bands are making a hell of a lot of noise in the rock community right now, and we're really excited to play with Blackstone Cherry for those few dates too, man. I used to have a Blackstone Cherry's poster on my wall, so it's pretty cool to get to play a few shows with them, and we're all longtime fans, so we're pretty excited.
For the short time you guys have been around, and I don't know if I could say short or not, you're kind of sophomores in the industry, I would say. You've come far. You've definitely made a mark and have been very well received by many. To me, fans are jumping on Blacktop Mojo's hard rock sound and style at a pretty fast rate. Did you guys even think it would get this big so fast? Because your fan base is ever growing.
Brother, we started playing on the back of flatbed trailers, and everything after that, we thought that was cool, so everything after that has been pretty amazing,
Hey, I can understand that. I can appreciate that. Did you guys, what you were writing, did you think it would just like take off the way it did, though? I guess that would be a better way to put it.
I mean, you always hope that what you're writing is going to resonate with a lot of people, and you end up writing songs for yourself, for your own sanity, and then, to find out that it resonates with a bunch of people and that you're not alone is a pretty cool feeling,
It's great that you can produce this stuff, share it with the world, and as you say, resonate with so many people. It's amazing to me when a band can come out and just basically annihilate, climb that ladder like so fast. And I know it's tough because you can go down the ladder just as fast as you can climb it.
Absolutely.
So it is.
Sometimes faster.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Matt. You're not kidding. I want to touch upon some of the band's interests, according to your Facebook page. Wrestling, gators, whiskey, fire, and of course shooting the gun. Some people relieve stress by exercising. You guys shoot guns. I can understand the whiskey, fire, and shooting guns. Can you expand?
Absolutely.
Can you expand on the wrestling gators a bit?
Well, every now and then you need a little danger in your life, and there's nothing more dangerous than jumping on the back of a gator. And
you guys, for real, do this for fun?
I mean, on occasion,
Wow, I mean... it seems like a pretty wild and cool, maybe, interest. It's...
Oh, yeah. We're all big fans of Steve Irwin when we were growing up, so, we wanted to be like him.
Now, I used to watch Steve Irwin, too, man, so I can totally relate to that. He was a real cool guy. I loved his show,
Oh, yeah.
No, that's cool. Glad you guys are able to do stuff you enjoy as well.
Absolutely.
Some of Blacktop Mojo's influences range all over the place. Can you elaborate on some of them, and what do you draw from some of them, if anything, and how do you incorporate it into your style and sound of music?
we all grew up listening to different stuff. I mean, we're kind of all over the place, man. We got a little bit of country. You know, we live in Texas, so we all grew up listening to old country and, you know, country throughout the 90s. And, you know, some of us listen to folk music, some of us listen to metal, hard rock. You know, I mean, we find common ground, and, you know, we all kind of like, you know, Alice in Chains and like Tool, Soundgarden, and bands like that from that time period. So I think we draw a lot from that when we're trying to write our stuff, because that's some of our favorite stuff. And you always want to sound like your hero, so that's sort of where all that comes from.
Other than what we discussed, Matt, is there anything else you want to tell us about Blacktop Mojo? And is there already a plan for yet another CD, possibly?
We are writing a third record right now. We're working on it. And definitely come see us on our tour. You can find all the dates at blacktopmojo.com. And everybody, please come see us on tour. Be with Joyous, Wolf, and Of Limbo, two really kick-ass bands. And we're writing for a third record right now, and we'll be trying out some of the new songs for everybody out there on the road. So if you come to the show, you might get a little taste of what we got coming next.
Blacktop Mojo has a sound unlike any other, and I got to tell you, Matt, it's unbelievable what you guys accomplished in this short period of time. To me, it is anyways. I have a good feeling about you guys. I think you're going to do very well in this industry, because your sound definitely is going to capture quite a few people if it hasn't already.
Thank you, man.
Right now, I want to take the time once again to say thank you, Matt James, ladies and gentlemen, lead vocalist for the hard rock band out of Palestine, Texas, Blacktop Mojo. Check them out. You gave us your website already, or what's your website?
Yes, sir. blacktopmojo.com.
Excellent.
Go check it out. We got a bunch of tour dates up, and looking forward to seeing you guys.
Yes, definitely. Well, hey, Matt, again, I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with us here at NECR New England Concert Reviews. I wish you the best, man. I wish you the best with Burn the Ships. I wish you the best with Blacktop Mojo, this upcoming tour, everything in your future, because it sounds like you guys are going to definitely do some damage. I can't wait for more of it. So good luck with it all, man.
Thank you, Greg. I appreciate you having me on, brother.
All right, anytime, and hopefully talk again soon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Take it easy, bud.
You too, man.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was lead vocalist Matt James from the hard rock band Blacktop Mojo out of Palestine, Texas. Amazing band. Check them out. You're going to enjoy everything they do. Burn the Ships, the sophomore CD. They're on tour. They're coming to Wally's Pub. And this is going to wrap it up for this one. For NECR New England Concert Reviews, I am Greg, a.k.a. Crazy G, and I'll be back at some point later. Peace.